Have you ever thought that your low credit score is a giant wall standing between you and your dream home? Hi, I'm Steve Jolly from the Home Buying Skills channel, and in today's video, we're going to challenge that assumption and reveal the shocking truth about buying a home with a low credit score. Credit score is that mysterious three-digit number that seems to control our financial fate. It can often feel like a hindrance, especially when it comes to buying a home, but I'm here to tell you it's not the end of the world. Today, we're going to dismantle the roadblocks, debunk the myths, and guide you through a maze of buying a house with a low credit score. So whether you're a first-time home buyer, a homeowner who needs to move, or just someone looking to understand the murky waters of the housing market, this video is for you. Let's get to business. Understanding credit scores. Do you know what your credit score is right now? More importantly, do you understand what it means? Buckle up because we're about to delve into the world of credit scores and shed some light on how they're calculated and why they matter so much in your home buying journey. Credit score is like a financial report card. It tells lenders how well you've managed your credit over time, and it's a three-digit number that ranges from 300 to 850, with a higher number indicating better credit worthiness. But what's considered a low credit score? Well, typically anything under 620 is considered low, but don't panic if that's you. We've got you covered. You may even wonder, Steve, how do they even come up with this number? And that's a good question. Credit scores are calculated based on 5 key factors: your payment history, the amounts that you've owed, the length of the credit history, any new credit and any types of credit used. Your payment history and the amounts owed carry the most weight, accounting for about 65% of your score. In essence, if you consistently pay your bills on time and don't max out your credit cards, your score will be in good shape. But if you're late on payments or have a high credit card balance or declare bankruptcy, it's likely your score will take a hit. And credit scores play a vital role in determining whether you're approved for a mortgage and at what interest rate. A low credit score could mean higher interest rates or even a flat-out denial. But don't lose hope. Remember, your credit score is just a snapshot in time and not a life sentence. So stay with me because up next, we're going to tackle how a low credit score can impact your home buying process and most importantly, what you can do about it. The impact of low credit scores on home buying. Ever have your dream home slip through your fingers because of your credit? Well, let's make sure that never happens to you. If you've got a low credit score, it's crucial to understand how it can impact your home buying journey. But remember, knowledge is power, and by understanding these impacts, you can take steps to mitigate them. First, a low credit score can mean less favorable mortgage terms. Lenders view low credit scores as a risk, so they typically offer higher interest rates to offset that risk. This means that you could end up paying significantly more over the life of your loan. So let me put it this way. For a $300,000 30-year fixed-rate mortgage, an interest rate increase of just 1% could cost you $40,000 extra over the life of the loan. Secondly, you might face stricter loan requirements. This could include a larger down payment or the need for a cosigner. And while these are not insurmountable obstacles, they do add another layer of complexity to your home buying journey. And moreover, it's just not the mortgage application that's impacted. A low credit score can also affect your home insurance premiums. And some insurance companies use credit-based insurance scores to determine premiums, meaning you could end up paying more for home insurance. But it's not all doom and gloom. And while a low credit score can make the home buying process more challenging, it certainly doesn't make it impossible. And that's what we're here to discuss. Up next, I'm going to share some tips and strategies on how you can still buy a home even with a low credit score. And trust me, you won't want to miss this. Common misconceptions. Have you ever heard that a low credit score means you'll never own a home? So let's debunk that myth right now, along with a few other common misconceptions that can cause some unnecessary worry. Misconception number 1, if I have a low credit score, I can't get a mortgage. And that's false. While it's true that a higher credit score can make the process easier, a lower score doesn't automatically disqualify you. There are programs out there specifically designed to help those with lower credit scores. Misconception number 2, I need a perfect credit score to get the best rate. And not necessarily. While a higher credit score can secure you a lower rate, you don't need a perfect one. In fact, once your score is above 740 to 780, you're already in the range for the best rates. Misconception number 3, my credit score will stay low forever. And that's absolutely not true. Credit scores aren't static, and with the right strategies and a little patience, you can improve your score over time. And now that we've debunked these myths, let's turn these misconceptions into a roadmap for success. And in that next section, we'll talk about strategies to overcome a low credit score and secure your dream home. Steps to improving your credit score. Do you think a low credit score is a life sentence? Well, I'm here to tell you it's not. Ready to turn your score around and step closer to your dream home? Let's dive in. Step number 1, pay your bills on time. This sounds simple, but it's incredibly crucial. Your payment history contributes significantly to your credit score. Late payments or missed payments will drag it down, while consistent, timely payments will give it a boost. Step number 2, reduce your debt. The amount of debt you owe, especially relative to your credit limits, affects your credit score. And paying down your balances can have a positive impact on your score. Step number 3, don't close old credit card accounts. The length of your credit history matters. Older accounts, even if you're not using them, can show a longer credit history and potentially improve your score. Step number 4, limit new credit inquiries. Each time a lender checks your credit, it can lower your score just a little. Only apply for new credit when absolutely necessary. And remember, improving your credit score is a marathon and not a sprint. But with persistence and discipline, you can make it happen. And up next, I'll walk you through some home buying strategies specifically tailored for those with lower credit scores. Navigating the market with a low credit score. Still worried that a lower than perfect credit score is standing between you and home ownership? Well, what if I told you there's a path to navigate this market even with a low score? Now let's unpack that. First, consider FHA loans. The Federal Housing Administration insures these loans, allowing lenders to offer them to borrowers with low credit scores. You might qualify for a score with as low as 580, although better terms are available for scores 620 and above. Second, save for a larger down payment. While it might require more upfront cash, this can often show lenders you're serious about home ownership, potentially offsetting a lower credit score. Third, consider finding a co-signer. So if you have a trusted friend or family member with a better credit score, they can co-sign your mortgage, giving lenders more confidence. And finally, working with an experienced realtor who understands your situation and one who can guide you through the process and connect you with the right resources. Your credit score doesn't define you or your potential as a homeowner. And with these strategies, you can navigate the market confidently, even with a low score. And in the next section, we're going to talk about how to make the most of the house hunting process. Success stories. Have you ever heard stories about people defying the odds and achieving home ownership despite a low credit score and wondering if these stories could be you? Well, let's take a look at some real life examples to prove it's possible. First, meet a friend. Let's call her Jenna. Jenna's credit score was below 650 when she first approached me, worried she'd never own a home. And by using an FHA loan and working hard to reduce her debt, she was able to purchase her first home within a year. Then there's Mike. Despite a foreclosure in the past, Mike was determined to be a homeowner again. And he followed the steps we discussed to improve his credit score. And today, he's a proud homeowner, proving that the past financial hardships don't have to determine your future. These stories are proof that with the right guidance, determination, and strategy, homeownership is possible no matter your credit score. Do you feel that spark of hope? Ready to turn homeownership dreams into reality regardless of your credit score? Well, let's tie everything together with some key takeaways. First, your credit score is just a number. It doesn't define you, nor does it predict your future. It's a measure of past financial behaviors and not a prophecy. Second, understanding your credit score is critical. Helps you see where you stand so you can make informed decisions and develop a roadmap to improve. Third, don't let common misconceptions hold you back. Not all lenders require sky-high credit scores. There are options out there for you. And fourth, improving your credit score is always possible. By managing your debts, paying your bills on time, and limiting new credit, you can begin to turn things around. Fifth, navigating the housing market with a low credit score is not impossible. FHA loans, larger down payments, co-signers, and professional guidance can all be a part of your strategy. Remember, homeownership isn't a privilege reserved for the few. It's an achievable goal regardless of your credit score. So don't let anything stand in your way. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Steve Jolly, and I'm here to make your homeownership dreams come true. If you liked the video, click the like button to let us know you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to answer them. And be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you never miss another episode. Take care and have a good day.